Hey everyone, it's Megan, your Scrap and 30s chick, and today's project is going to be a super simple project of the week. Yay! What I'm going to show you to do today is a really nice bookmark. I don't know about you, but I needed more bookmarks for my Bible, and the ones that come with it just aren't enough, so I made my own, and I added some buttons to it. So the project depends on how thick your Bible is. My measurement from the piece of paper for my bookmark is going to be 3 inches folded in half. That just is for the spine of my Bible. And you have to have the loose fit extra pocket here where the spine is in order to use it, because that's where it's going to slip into. I'll show you here. See? You can see here, you just slip it in the spine. So let's get started, and I'll tell you what you're going to need. Like I said, you're going to need a piece of cardstock. Any cardstock will work, but for stability, I would use a thicker cardstock so that when you double it up, it'll be nice and thick. You're going to need some ribbon. You're going to need some buttons, okay? 5 eyelets. I'm using a Provo Craft setter, eyelet setter, a little hammer, set your eyelets, a lighter to melt the ends of your ribbon, and your ATG gun right here. Okay. The one that we're going to be making today is going to be similar to this, okay? And it is I've used twine here in this case, some different sizes of ribbon. You can use thicker ribbon if you want. And then I put my buttons on the end. So let's go ahead and get started. You're going to start out here by putting ATG gun tape all over. You want this to stay closed. You can use the Stampin' Up! Sticky strip if you want as well, but this seems to work fine for me. So you're going to fold it in half, which is 1.5, so equal 1.5 inches. So that's where you'll start. You're going to use your, I'm using a crocodile here. You can use any hole punch. I'm using the small 1/8 hole punch on my crocodile. And you're going to make 3 holes on the top and 2 in the center. Go ahead and punch those out. You can actually put as many as you want on here too. You don't have to use 5. I just found that 5 works for me. You can even add another one there if you want. And a third one. I've just found that 5 is fine for me. Next, you're going to set your eyelets. Tap, tap, tap. Alright, so you have all 3 of your eyelets here on the top and 2 on the bottom, equals 5. And you're going to start getting, you want a nice decent size length of ribbon, because you're going to pull it through and loop it in itself. So let me show you what I mean by that. I'm going to grab a pair of scissors, okay, cut it at an angle, put it through the hole, both ends through the hole, okay, so that it looks like this. So you have your loop here and your ends here. You are going to want to loop, leave enough ribbon on the back here for your buttons. You're going to loop through, you're going to pull the longer one so that the loop gets smaller here, okay, and then what you're going to do is pull both ends through and just pull the longer section of ribbon. that you're left with this section here for your buttons and this longer section for your Bible or book ribbon part. Okay, so I've pulled my ribbon through, and you see you have one longer piece and one shorter piece. You're going to use the shorter piece, and you're going to start putting your buttons through. And you can put them on any way, you know, any color combination you want. I'm just going to be using this, these colors here, the greens, the pinks, and running them through. I'll do that one a little bit later. Have a purple. I usually do in stacks of 3, so buttons here. Then you're going to slide them down, make a knot here. You can double the knot. I haven't had any issues. And then you're going to burn the end so that it doesn't fray. And that is your button decoration for the outside of your book or your Bible. Okay? Next, we're going to take the twine. Do the twine and do the same exact thing. Okay? Double it up here. The twine, you're going to probably want to give a little twist. Okay? Pull it through the back. Alright? Leave one end short. Pull the long end. Alright? Pull your 2 ends through the loop. There we go. And that's how it's going to look. Do the same thing with the buttons. Okay. Here's this one. Pull through. Do a pink one. There we go. This one you would probably want to double knot just because it's twine. Alright. Very tight. Make sure it's very tight. Your knot is very tight. There you go. You're going to continue doing this until you get to the very end. Alright, so I'm just finishing up on this last piece of ribbon that I put through, and I'm putting the last button on here and tying the knot. And I've grabbed my Bible, and I'm going to just show you how to slip it in the spine. Slip this bookmark in the spine here. You want to go ahead and make sure you've burnt all your ends so that they don't fray. Okay, so what you're left with is these little ribbon bookmarks, and there's 5 of them there for you here. So, okay. Here's one that I've previously made, and you can see that there's a nice gap in between the spine of the Bible and the outer covering of the Bible. You're just going to slip this whole piece in the back of it here, okay, and tuck it in nicely, and the knot should hide very nicely behind the leather binding. Then what you're going to do is have your, ribbons, and you're just going to lay them wherever you want to in your Bible, and those are going to be your bookmarks. Alright? So I hope this is helpful, and you enjoy this, and you get some enjoyment out of making it. Have an awesome day and a great week. Thanks. Bye-bye.